Yo, what's good, y'all? We back, man. I'm here with the homie Freaky Zeke, aka Tim, man, the greatest. You feel me on these charts? Y'all make sure y'all connect with us, man, on the crypto masterclass. Just go to here, go to link right here. The link tree, y'all, is below. There go the phone number to connect with me, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to my homie from New York. Hit me up today. Matter of fact, me and Tim was on the charts, and we was getting warmed up. And the dude from New York, I want to send a shout out to him, man. New York. Ravi, R-A-V-I from New York, man. I want to send a shout out to you, great brother. I told you I was dropping some content tonight. And y'all make sure y'all check me out. Here go the phone number right here to connect with us to become a part of the masterclass, y'all. I want to make sure I say this before I start. There is, y'all, an investment that you have to make into yourself to become a part of the masterclass. But what you get, you guys, as we jumping on Zoom calls, we doing chart analysis, we doing work. You can get on the calls with us. You get a Zoom call, you get part of the inner circle, you know what I'm saying? We got the Discord. I'm going to make sure I set up this Facebook page because I've been talking about this, a private Facebook group. We got chats, all of those things, man. So to become a part of the masterclass, make sure y'all connect with me. The link is beneath all of these videos. We're here to cover hinainu.finance, y'all, at realhinainu.com. I already covered this in the last video. Y'all make sure y'all check this video out talking about Hina Inu. We got a bunch of charts up here, but I ain't gonna go into the coin as far as what it is. We're gonna let my dog Tim work and jump on these charts real quick. We're gonna talk about over the last 7 days. We're gonna look at this last 7 days, bro. I know you over there vibing with the music. He vibing with the music, so he muted himself. But dog, this is what we do, man. Like, I can't really. It's been an amazing last 10 days, Tim. It's been an amazing last 10 days, man. Bitcoin had a crazy ass rally. Tim ready to jump on and cover Bitcoin. He don't want to talk about nothing else. He don't want to talk about Hina Inu, Shiba. He strictly want to talk about Bitcoin. So we gonna cover about my dog been killing shit with that Bitcoin. You feel me? Because this was the person that was showing me the charts. He was the person in the Forex, you know, he's trying to pull me in. But the key is to understand the charts and you can trade anything. You know what I'm saying? Like Tim is not new to the charts. He's been doing this shit forever. But to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, he didn't kill the game on that run up on Bitcoin. Like murdered it, the game. And so he knew to the crypto of things, but not to the charts. When y'all seen crypto rally up and it had that high breakout of like 60, what'd you say it was 67? 67,000, Tim?
Yeah, once we broke that all-time high at around like 63.5, 64,000.
Yeah,
we made a new all-time high at 67,000.
He killed it. He was killing it. So it's like, this is where he at. I wanted to give y'all some more content about Hina Inu, man, because y'all done blessed me. Y'all done gave me so much love on these videos that I had to come back and do it for y'all, like on some real. Let's go into it real quick for him, bro, and then we'll jump off and do what we do on the Bitcoin. Hina Inu right now is up 9.67%. We're gonna look at this chart real quick. You know, my dog like to look at the whole chart. He like, man, ain't giving me enough. He want to see the whole thing. But over the last 7 days, we done had a rally up. You know what I mean? From here, we going all the way up. Boom. And volume, 24-hour volume, 1.8. Ooh, 1.8. We're gonna leave it at 1.8. 1.8 million, somewhere in there. And just give me some of your expertise, bro. You know what I mean? I know it's kind of hard to tell right now because you want to look at the big picture.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll keep it simple.
Yeah.
You know, just look at some pivots and stuff like that and what we can expect to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to share? Want to switch it over to me?
Yeah. Let me jump. Yeah, let me okay. Boom. What we got? We got make you the host. Boom. All right.
Sure. Make sure it's the nephew one.
Okay, I did the wrong one again. No, I did. I think.
It's saying I can't share screen.
Okay.
You gotta stop your share.
Okay, I'm clicking on the wrong way. Okay, let's go. All right. It should be that one.
No, go back and do it to the Tim one. See if that working. It's still saying Oh, that's why. That's why. No, you're good. You're good, bro. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, because you want something. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Let me
I need everybody watching this video. Make sure y'all like the video, man. Drop some more comments. Let me
drop
know.
the likes.
Yeah, let me know where y'all chiming in from, dog. This is what I be trying to. Hey, my dog was doing this thing. He going through a whole moving process of trying to put his personal business out there. But we was off the charts for a minute. I'm like, dog, what are you doing? He like, bro, everything is good. So we back on here and we doing it for y'all. Drop the comments. Let me know where y'all chiming in from. Me and Tim originally from Port Huron, Michigan, 1 hour north of Detroit. So if y'all from Michigan, drop the comments. My dog has been in the South for what, over 10 years? Almost 10 years?
Yeah, about pushing 12, bro.
Pushing 12 years? Okay. All the way, you know what I'm saying? South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, wherever you chiming in from, drop the comments. If you from NY, you from LA, you from Florida, you from Texas, drop the comments. Let me know where y'all chiming in from, man. You from Canada, you from Brazil, you from China, you chiming in from the Middle East, Australia, Africa. Where you from? Drop the comments and let us know where you coming from, man, and what coins. Also, let the people know what coins they should be looking at. So today, let me tell you what me and the squad did. This is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. But today I chimed in on something that was beautiful. Y'all make sure y'all go look this coin up. ICHIGO. I also owe this to my dog, Darius. Darius, I know I'm gonna mess your name up, bro, because I when I talked to you on the phone, we talked by phone. I still didn't ask the brother, like, how do you pronounce your name correctly? But he put me up on game with this one. I'm gonna definitely be covering this one in another video. ICHIGO. Now make sure y'all go look that up. ICHIGO. What you got, bro? Give him something.
All right, so just looking at what we got going on now. My computer, this thing is, where is this magnet at, bro?
Looking good on my side, bro. So I might be lagging on yours, but I'm recording it, so as long as I can see it moving, I would see the lag if it was lagging. I don't see it lagging. You looking good on this side.
This tool copier is driving me nuts right now. Hold on. Set this on now. Okay. All right.
Working.
So here we go with Hina Inu, right? So I'm gonna jump to, this is a 4-hour chart, right? So just to point this out real quick, we've reached all-time highs, if I'm not mistaken, up in this area right here. So, you know, looking over here in the past, which is October 17th. We closed at these highs right here. I'll actually go ahead and I'm going to drag this up here to the wicks and just drag this over to get a better picture. All right, so obviously we see that price attempted to come back up into the zone, retesting these highs. And then, you know, as expected, we see a rejection and we start to see the market come back down. So when I'm talking about pivots, when I'm talking about support and resistance, I mean, this is just the basics of chart analysis. So, I mean, I'm just going to simply plot a line right here for our all-time highs. All right. It's not perfect, but everybody should get the picture. All right. Put some all-time highs right here. All right. That's all of them zeros. I'm just going to put 52.44. Boom. There. All right. Next, looking to the left, we see that we had a pivot right here. All right. We've seen that the market was extremely bullish. We had a rejection. We came down here. We made a minor support. All right. Now, when it comes to support and resistance and stuff like that, I mean, it's just if the support is broken, it has the potential to become a resistance, right? And as we look at it, magnet needs to come off. Boom. I'm going to draw a line right here at this floor so everybody can see that. And then as I drag this into the future, you see that once price broke through that area, all right, move this camera out the way. So price comes down. Let's change the colors on this real quick so we can all see this. Change that to yellow. There we go. All right, so price comes down here. Boom. Comes back up, retesting these highs. All right, eventually price ends up rejecting that, okay, because this is a resistance level, which is acting as a ceiling. All right, price begins to drop, coming back down into this zone, okay, and we start to break through. Once we break through, normally what happens is the market's going to attempt to retest that previous area that was broken. All right, and that's a prime example of what happened. Comes back up into this area. All right, this is one support here in the past. Now it's acting as a resistance. Now, even though this is a 4-hour chart, we do see that these candles did produce some wicks that went all the way up into the back into this range right here. You know what I mean? But eventually, within this 4-hour candle, the market did close below this support level. All right. So we also, as far as candlesticks, if you're not too familiar with it, we'll just say it's indecision. Forex terms or trading terms, we call these dojis, which represents indecision in the market. Sellers and buyers are pretty much neutral at that point, right? And we see the rejection, okay? And then eventually what happens is the market comes back down, back into the area where we pivoted here in the past, all right? And creates a stronger support level, all right? So if I wanna go ahead and just take all of this stuff off, all right, that way we can just have a clean chart. So I also have to make a little bit better sense here. So just gonna mark this zone. Change this. All right, so price ends up coming back up. Obviously, because there's so much volume in the market, you know, it's a lot of people investing in it, it's jumping and stuff like that. So we're kind of stuck within this range. We have the all-time highs up here at the 000s, 52.44. And then we have this zone down here as far as our major support right now, in like the 3180s or 3300s, just put it that way. So seeing what price is doing now, I have to pay attention to the support, this pivot right here. This is where we previously made a support level. All right, and this is pretty much where price is hovering at this point. So once we hit these all-time highs right here, we see this drop for the like 16 hours. Coming down here, we're starting to run out of seller power. The buyers are kicking in. So now I'm just going to change it from a 4-hour to an hour chart to get a better picture of what's going on. All right. Go ahead, trend line in here real quick just to see what price is getting. 30-minute. Okay. So remember what I just said as far as support and resistance, right? Look what's taking place right now. So in the past, remember how I've said in previous videos, we're basing our predictions off of what's taking place in the past. So when I'm reverting back to the chart, I need to also revert back to the past. So October 18th, we started creating these levels and so on. They're being tested, they're being broken, and it's just consolidating. It's just waiting for a breakout at this point. So what ends up happening is, throw this trend line in here. If you don't know what a trend line is pretty much a support and resistance indicator. You know what I mean? It's just that it's not a flat line. That's just the way I would explain it. So we see that we have one rejection right here. Oops. All right, so let's just throw some clean stuff on the chart real quick. Boom. Let's see. I don't know if I can copy it on here. That's cool. Got a rejection here. All right. So we have a rejection here. Okay. So what this is telling me is that if price begins to break back up to the upside, then obviously we're going to attempt to retest these all-time highs again. All right. If we fail to break to keep that buyer momentum at this point, so clean as possible. Let's do this. Take a zone and just have this right here. So this is obviously based on probability. You know what I mean? This is a little different. You know what I mean? I'm used to day trading and stuff like that. But as far as long-term investments, I think we all know what this has the capability of doing. But if this was to do something like this right here, because we have to understand that there are smaller time frames and we're going to see minor levels of support and resistance. So prices dropped here within the past, hour or so, hour and some change with this red candle. All right, now price is attempting to come back up into this zone, but I got to pay attention to this little pivot. It's not going to be as important because it's a smaller time frame. We need to focus on larger ones, but at the same time, it does matter, right? So this support level, this minor support level, may act as a minor resistance, giving it seller momentum to come back down here into this zone, or potentially coming back down into this zone, retesting this entire support level before we see a continuation back up to the upside. So it's like when it comes to predictions and stuff on these new cryptos and things like that, it's not a lot of data to go off of. You know what I mean? It's hype and speculation and all that stuff, and potential numbers that we can reach. But the way I look at it is, you have to take what the market gives you. So, I mean, just seeing what it's doing now, I'm just expecting it to eventually retest these highs and eventually break out. You know what I mean? If not, we could see a small rejection here if you didn't buy in the Hina Inu yet. You know what I'm saying? Or you're somebody that invested and you're dealing with a little bit of drawdown. I would look at this as like a.
Can you go back? Can you give us like a last 30 days so we can look at
30 days
bigger picture? You know what I mean?
Do a daily chart. Let me take everything off.
Go back to a week, whatever we got on there. What is it giving?
Take everything off. Let's zoom out. All right, so let me just make sure the time is right. So boom.
Can you put a fib on? Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I can do fibs and all that. 7 days. So
like
obviously 11 days has been a lot of growth
in the last 11 days. Because that's
right.
It ain't been that much. I keep forgetting it ain't been that much on this. So
right. So just to piggyback off of what I just said real quick, not to cut you off. So when we look back here in July, right? Yeah. You see that price was obviously you can't really see any candles at this point. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You see that when it first came to the market, you see it come up right here to this point. Yeah. So you can obviously identify that as a potential pivot point, a resistance point. Yeah. Okay. We look at this one as well. It comes back up here, retesting this as a rejection, so obviously we call this a range, consolidating. The price is bouncing in between two different points and it's not breaking through. But what ends up happening is that when we get back over here to towards the beginning, the first week or two of October, we see a dramatic buyer momentum, you know what I mean, for one day, and it goes straight through this resistance. Okay. Also looking at these wicks over here, you see where this rejection comes into play as far as these wicks. All right. Oops. Why isn't that working? I can put one right there just to keep it like that for now. So the market drives up, hits that point. All right. Because it's acting as a resistance point. Because on the smaller time frames, it's going to show a wick. It's going to show large body candles. But it ends up coming back down and retesting that previous resistance level that we identified over here and over here, giving it a floor to possibly bounce off of, where new investors are going to come in and start making new people coming in, or people that are just watching it. You know what I'm saying? Then you see all of this momentum kick in for the next, how many days is that?
For the people that's paying attention to what's going on, he understands this in a completely different way. We all learning and we all doing our thing. You hear people say, wait until it goes and it finds a lower level. Once it finds that lower level, that's when a lot of people start buying. And that's exactly what he explaining. For the people that's not seeing it the way he explaining it, I understand it completely different, but they say, don't buy in the green, buy in the red. So when people are buying this shooting up, they're waiting for it to find its level. Once it find that level, that's when everybody coming in, and it had a huge drive. They drove the price up. Because I don't understand the way you explaining it, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's simple. I mean, I think a lot of people overthink it. You know what I mean? But
or
it's
people
just
learn different though, because
that's a fact.
Some people math. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Some people science, some people math. Man, I just wanted you. Today, y'all, just wanted to come and give y'all something, man. And I'm just like, man, y'all didn't show so much love. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all show so much love. So I'm like, man, I gotta give them something. So that's what we did today. I want to give y'all something today, man. And I think we didn't give them a lot, bro. I appreciate you. You feel me?
That Bitcoin though.
That big coin though. A big coin though. So yeah.
It look good though, man. I mean, because when you look at this on this 4 hour though, you know what I mean? Like we still haven't broken these wicks right here, and like this is a clean area for this to reject. And once it break, if it holds this right here and it starts to give us a close above this support level,
right,
on a smaller time frame scale, then and then plus when I threw the trend lines in there, 30 minutes to 15. Yeah, it's 30, I think. Yeah. That's simple, bro. It's a rectangle and a line. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
It's just everybody needs to take the time to, take 30 minutes, take an hour, whatever free time that you got to get familiar with TradingView, the tools, and just continue to learn, continue to gain the knowledge, continue to utilize the information that's given to you. You know what I mean? Like you can go on here, for free, and you can open up these charts and you can, just become familiar on how the market moves, how it fluctuates. You know what I'm saying?
And why
you're investing, right? Exactly. Like it should be important.
And why? I mean, he been showing me this, y'all. Like no exaggeration, been showing me this shit for well over, probably about 2 years plus 2-3 years. And my brain just worked different, but I know it's important, y'all, for y'all to understand this. Understand the charts, because this is the foundation of crypto. This is the foundation of trading. This is the foundation of currencies. So once you understand this, Tim can look at a chart and blow my mind. He look at a chart, he know what direction shit going. He like this, boo, 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 boo. In 60 seconds, he done broke down something I'm looking at like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And I'm still here. You got to be a student of your craft. I want y'all to understand. We've been showing up for years, like you said. When did you first start jumping on the charts? When was your first year of commitment? 2000.
Shoot, the minute that I seen I could make money on my on the phone and the computer, bro. It's like 2000, 21 now, so 2013, 2014.
Okay, so 7-8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the 10,000 hours. You know what I mean? And that's been about that long for me. I first came on this doing YouTube, understanding that, found Bitcoin. I did YouTube in 2014 to 2016, found Bitcoin forward. So we both at 7-8 years, and we've been grinding. And we both in the same city. We both been about getting this bag and generational wealth and all of that. So we just grinding. And we're gonna keep giving y'all the juice. Me and Tim about to jump off. We're about to do some Bitcoin. We're about to just keep going, man. We're going to put it in work. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Let me get this back real quick so I can close, and then we good.
Right. Gotcha.
Appreciate you, my dog.
Got it.
Okay, there we go. Screen share. Boom. There we go. All right. Like I said, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody, man, that's been actively engaging with the channel. Y'all been liking, y'all been dropping comments, y'all been doing all of that. Let us know what other coins, what other cryptos should people be looking at. Look at that, man. We still going up, bro. Like I'm getting so many subscribers a day. Like we're gonna keep grinding, man. We're gonna keep grinding. Boy, like they got me going. Like I'm getting people texting me, they dropping comments, they coming into Facebook, the Gorilla Hustle Facebook, all those links, everything is right here. I appreciate every one of y'all for your engagement. So make sure y'all come send me a text for people that want to come into the masterclass, man. Like I said, be willing to make the financial investments in yourself, because me and this brother right here, Rico, we have invested a lot of money. We failed to get to this point. Nothing came for free. Like we invested time, we invested money, we invested stress, we went hit rock bottom, bounce back. Like this is years of grinding, work, effort, stress, relentlessness, belief. God, please. This is a lot of work, but we here now.
How
and
bad
we're
you want
not
it?
going anywhere but to the moon and beyond. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all reach out to us. What other coins should people be investing in? What are y'all looking at? What are the new Inus? We don't want no trash. Give us the Inus. Give us the new Shibs. We talk about the ones that's gonna go in. There's no guarantees, but which ones is like, this has got their foot on their neck. You hear me? It's got their foot on their neck. We grinding, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Peace and love, y'all.